Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. So this course is chugging along pretty quickly. We're about halfway through now, which is um, wild to think about in a sense. I've been great getting to know you all and learning about your excitement around the topics we've discussed so far. So for this week in particular, I just wanted to have a video that touched on the portfolio project. So, this is the week that we are beginning the portfolio project. There are step stages to it, so please don't be afraid of it. We will complete them in separate chunks over the next few weeks. So, the overall goal of your presentation and is to consider this as a professional presentation. So you would be presenting this information to, like a professional conference or people in the career related field, looking at different psychological issues. They can mention like the annual mental health conference as that. So the overall goal is to create a total PowerPoint presentation. And that means using the bullet points, following the 6x6 rule, which is like approximately 6 words with 6 bullet points per PowerPoint slide. So you want to be very summary in the actual slides themselves, but underneath you will be able to add more detailed notes about the actual information that you would be talking on yourself for a given presentation. So this very first round in week 4, first thing, I recommend downloading the template and using that. That will be your guide. It has the basic headings of the expectations of what information you're supposed to be putting in each slide. That one has pretty much the total amount of slides. So for week 4, you're only going to be working on slides 1 through 8, and then slide 16, which is a reference slide. So you want to make sure that you have references for these materials as well. So the goal is to be able to introduce and define anxiety disorders and the types of phobias, and then the characteristics and causes behind them and the effects. So pretty much you're doing about like half of the slides, preparing them. You'll also want to add the notes. And I recommend you making this your own. So you can add different backgrounds, you can change the coloring, you can change the font, you can add images. You'll want it to be, again, like a very attractive, visually appealing portfolio. So something you may see if you leave it as a template, you may see when I provide you notes back that I will encourage you to be a little bit creative and visually appealing with what you're doing. And that's beginning. And also, caution, if you are anxious about creating this PowerPoint, please do not be, because this is a draft. So we have this draft, and then we have another draft in week 5. And then you have your final submission in week 7. So after week 4, I will be giving you feedback. And then after the week 5 submission, I'll be giving you additional feedback before you submit your actual final presentation. So it does not have to be perfect. And you can absolutely, leave questions in the comment section of your submission. If there's anything you'd like for me to directly address, I'd be happy to do so. So I hope that helps you work through, a little bit of the logistics of the expectations for the portfolio. So that, again, is the main piece for week 4. But you also have the discussion, as always, which we're talking about substance-related and addictive disorders this week, one of my favorite topics, because I spend a lot of time researching substance-related and addictive disorders myself. I have interviewed a series of those struggling with heroin addiction. So it's a topic that's near and dear to my heart. Also, you have a reflection along with the portfolio project. So I look forward to working with you in this week. And as always, if you have any questions about the project or any of the assignments in particular, I'm just an email away.